Welcome back to the deep dive.
Yeah.
So today we're looking at something pretty interesting for Windows users. It's called Motion Software, launched, 2025? And it's making some noise because it wants to make like really nice screen recording simple. Okay, let's unpack this. How's it doing that? And, why is it getting attention already?
Yeah, it's a good question because motion software seems to be addressing a real pain point. For anyone creating content, showing off a product, we've all been there, right? Trying to make a screen recording look, well, professional without diving deep into complex video editing.
Absolutely. Wrestling with keyframes just to zoom in on a button.
Exactly. Finding a decent cursor graphic, it's fiddly. So there's definitely a need, a market for tools that give you that high quality look without the huge learning curve, making visual communication easier.
Right. And Motion's promise is basically taking maybe kind of boring screen recordings and making them, well, engaging, jaw-dropping even. They talk about crisp HD, even up to 4K recording. That's almost standard now, maybe.
Pretty much, yeah. That's becoming table stakes.
But then it adds things like swapping out the standard Windows cursor for like professional HD ones. And this automatic smart zoom thing sounds, well, impressive. It highlights your clicks automatically. Like it knows.
That's really the core of it, yeah. The magic isn't just the recording quality itself. It's the smart automation that Pablo Bonilla, the creator, built in. He talks about this simple 3-step process: record, edit, export. Seems basic, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the clever part is in that edit step. It's not just manual editing. It uses algorithms, basically, to spot your key actions.
Okay.
So those smart zooms on clicks, they're not just random. They're meant to, follow what you're doing intelligently, sometimes even using object recognition to keep focus.
So you're refining what the AI suggests, maybe, instead of building it all from scratch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would change things. I've definitely spent like hours trying to get a zoom perfectly timed.
Right. We all have. This aims to cut down that effort dramatically. The goal is to kind of anticipate what usually frustrates users.
So what else can you tweak in that edit phase then, if it's not all manual labor?
Well, you still have control. You can fine-tune those automatic zooms if you need to, but it's more about adjusting than creating. You can also customize backgrounds, change aspect ratios, add padding and shadows around the video frame, and tweak the look of those procursors too: size, appearance, that kind of thing.
Okay.
It essentially gives you the visual controls for a polished result, but without needing, a degree in After Effects.
Yeah, that makes total sense. It sounds like Pablo's vision really is about changing how we make product demos or marketing videos, tutorials.
Making videos, yeah, all that stuff.
It's about letting the software handle the tricky technical bits so you can just focus on your message, your story. So what does this all mean for, for you listening if you're someone creating this kind of content?
Yeah, bringing it back. What's really fascinating here, I think, is how tools like Motion are lowering the barrier, making professional-grade content creation more accessible. It makes you rethink what simple even means now with all these complex digital tools out there.
Democratizing it in a way.
Exactly. It's not just about making things easier. It's enabling maybe a whole new group of people to create really high-quality stuff without needing huge budgets or specialized skills. And that raises a question for you to think about, really. As this software gets smarter and handles more of the technical work, how will that change the way you tell your story or, showcase your work? Something to mull over.